California at 10 p.m. with sexy dollhouse Christine Faulkner. Its show starts at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so check your time zone right here on Let's Talk About the Music. Talk to you then.
Woohoo! Let's Talk About the Music is starting.
What is Let's Talk About the Music, and why are you so excited about it?
It's a podcast with controversial talk and a global mix of music.
Oh, cool. How and where can I listen?
Just go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com and click follow to be sure to get all the info about the bands that are playing and see their music videos. Then click on Spreaker or iTunes to listen live and even chat with other listeners and the host herself.
What day and time is Let's Talk About the Music on?
Every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time.
I think I'll tune in. Thanks for the info.
Where is my guru to tell me what to do? Where is my guru to show me the way through? Because the girl of my dreams just isn't working for me. I've got to stop and turn the page. Where is my guru? I need someone to talk to. You see, the love I've been feeling has just been hitting the ceiling. I want that love to go to outer space. I want to run to another face. I'm gonna kick it into hyperspace. Where is my guru to show me the way through? Where is my guru to tell me what to do? I wanna take it to a better place. I wanna kick it into hyperspace. But then the guru said, remember the good times and remember the girl. There's no one like her in the world. Well, she's real, just human. Sometimes sweet, sometimes she's fuming. So you better come back to earth and try again, like some kind of Superman.
Earth to man, come in please. Prepare for landing, prepare for landing.
Well, I talked to my guru, and he told me what to do. He said, take that girl, and stop thinking about yourself. Don't need no happy place, forget that outer space, and just look into her eyes and try to be like some kind of Superman. Like some kind of Superman. Just like some kind of Superman. Where is the guru to tell me what to do, to get to a happy place? The love I've been feeling has been hitting the ceiling, and I wanna go to outer space.
Let's talk about the music. I'm Shells. I'm here in Tacoma, Washington. If you do not know where that is, you can Google it.
Drink, drink, drink. Dun, 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 dun,
And
dun.
he is Spider way out there in Ohio.
Ohio. I'm sure there's several songs about Ohio that I could launch into, but I won't.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Ohio. And this is called Let's Talk About the Music, a humorous, controversial talk show, because there's times we're serious and there's times that we're not. And sometimes Spider thinks he's funny, which I have to laugh because I make so he doesn't feel bad, you know. And basically, we talk to nothing but independent musicians across the world. And we want them to talk about their experience in the music industry, what they do, how they continue on, and that's basically what it is. And sometimes we have serious conversations. Like, for example, way back we talk about abusive women, domestic violence.
Yeah, we talked about domestic violence. I always, probably every couple of shows, talk about Trump for some reason, but I'm not, don't take that as an endorsement or a vilification. I'm not putting any of those things out there for anybody. We're not that kind of a show. But, I still bring it up, and some people don't like to hear these things.
No, not stupid. Don't. Every time my friend of mine puts on something about him on my Facebook, I deleted it. Like, man, if I didn't like you, I'd have so blocked you right now. But I'm not. It's okay.
Well, you know me. I err pretty close to the anarcho end of things. I'm not really too pleased with anybody this time around. So that's where we're at with that. But as far as the controversy goes, hey, I like to bring the hot seat.
Yes, you do, Scully.
Hey, see, you got to have a negative to your negative Nancy to your positive. Is there a positive name? Negative Nancy and positive. Is there a positive somebody? I never really knew.
Negative Nancy.
I'm going to have to look it up. Maybe it's like Positive Paul. Is it?
Where are you getting these names from? What are you, back in the 60s?
You've never heard of Negative Nancy? Oh, boy. I must be channeling some 1950s era.
You are. I guess you are, because, wow. Well, on Monday, on the midday music break, we did have a celebrated anniversary on the Itsy Bitsy Polka Dot Bikini. Bikini celebrated their anniversary. So.
Well, that's a great thing to both the song and, otherwise to celebrate.
See, folks, this is why it's now called the Humorist Controversial Talk Show, because he thinks he's hilarious.
Now, what did I miss? There was an anniversary of the Polka Dot Bikini?
Yes.
The song Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny.
What birthday did it have?
What?
What was the
How old is it?
Well, let's go look it up. Hang on. I had it on Monday, but today is not Monday. It is actually Wednesday. Bikini. Hang on a minute. Let me look it up. Oh, you know what? Spider, introduce our guest, and I'll go look it up.
Well, for anybody just tuning in, of course, we are talking to Johnny Reed.
Johnny
Reed, like my sound actually?
Johnny Reed, that was your cue.
I'm Googling it right now as you guys are talking. Released 1960.
I'm Googling it too.
Well, see, we're all on a mission now.
We are.
Artist Brian Hyland. Album The Bashful Blonde.
Ooh, see, it just gets better.
Ooh, a French engineer, Louis, introduced a modern-day bikini modeled by, I can't pronounce this guy's last name, on July 5th, 1946. Borrowing the name of his design from the Bikini Atoll, where post-war testing on the atomic bomb was happening.
Bikini Atoll. Oh yeah, it was for Coppertone sunscreen. Marjorie is giving us some of those good facts in the chat room, and the full lyric is, of course, "Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini."
Yes, I just found it. And that song was released in 1960, and it was released on August 8th, because that I do remember, because I did, like I said, I did that on the history of that particular song on Midday Music Break on Monday. So pretty cool. And I played the song too, so that was pretty cool. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a timeless.
Timeless what?
Timeless song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you actually own a itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini?
I mean, the song or to wear?
No, do you have one?
Do I have one? Well, I have a top of one. It's not yellow, but it's polka dot.
So that would have been appropriate for the anniversary. So maybe you can wear it next time in the studio.
Well, I am going to be wearing it this weekend when Marjorie, who's in the chat room, is also one of our sponsors, is going to be down at Second Star Festival with me this weekend in Florence. So I bought a new bikini. I was not prepared. I never bought a bikini in 15, 20 years. So I went to Goodwill and bought me one and was not planning on buying one. I wanted to buy a whole piece, but no, the world says you're getting a bikini. So I bought a bikini. And the top is polka dot.
Wait, no, there's 6 billion people in the world, so, not all of them can be wrong.
Whatever. Okay, anyway, are we back on topic? Anyone have any questions for Johnny Reed, who's our guest?
Well, here, let's keep things going in that direction. Johnny, you mentioned a couple of influential artists that kind of inspire you. If there was an artist at any point living or moved on in the history of the world that you could work with on a piece of music, who would that artist be and why?
Okay, well, right away, I'd just tell you I'd like to play drums for Jimi Hendrix.
Very nice.
I think we get along great. I loved his whole experimental thing that he did, and the guttural sounds, and he's still regarded as one of the top guitar players, but he wasn't in the days of today of shredding, guys that are like accountants on a keyboard. He had all kind of bending the notes, feeling the notes, all kinds of stuff happened there. And this is great. So if as far as that, I'd have to play drums with him. If I like the Beatles and the Beatles harmonies, and so I might want to hang out with them.
Cool.
Hang with them. I know they worked a lot with George Martin. I never considered those guys as really geniuses, but four just normally kind of creative guys. I mean, John and Paul were the best, but just in a great environment where John and Paul drove them into certain things, and then they just developed. And so that's an inspirational thing for me right there. Just the fact of how they're developed. I recently got a couple of years ago on my third album, someone gave me a DVD set of an audiobook by their engineer, Emmerich. And Jeff went into everything about what they did. And he, from his side of the session, seeing what they came in with. Maybe a scrap of paper or this or that. And it was really, really eye-opening to hear what happened to them. It's like, this wasn't just pure magic. They stumbled around a lot. They said Harrison couldn't come up with a solo, so many times that Paul would have to go and show him something, or Paul would do it. Even on Taxman, that song, Taxman, if you know that Beatles song, Harrison did that song. It was great. I think it was the first song on the album. I think it was. On that, whatever album that was. He wanted to do the lead. He couldn't get it. So they told him, George Martin said, step aside, George. Let's have Paul have a go at it. He goes, what? This is my song? And he left. Okay, I don't know. I can't even tell you what that solo sounded like right now, but, it's a recognizable solo. Paul played it, but guess what? They slowed the tape down. He played it, and then they sped it back up. So you think he's really jamming? He's not. That, but they liked it so well, George Martin said, let's fly it back in at the end of the song. He never did it twice. He did